everybody, I'm Molly from Bell Farms. Okay, so today we are planting some potatoes. I'm over at that 100-acre field. Shane is in the tractor hilling some more. Ray's in the planter. Dave's here loading trucks with the cut seed. He's got to get back to work on his sprayer, so I'm going to take over for him. And I have not done this job by myself, so I'll be learning that today. But Shane's been working on getting some really good footage for you guys over the last couple days of hilling and some drone footage of this field. But things are going really good. We've got one more truck to unload, and I think that'll be it for right now. Not sure. Give you guys an update in a little bit.
Well, good morning, Bessie. You ready to get to work? No. It's work time, Bessie. Essentially, what I'm doing today is normally I would make these beds in the fall so they're all ready to go for him in the spring. But since all this flooded last year, all these washouts, that's just going to make it too bumpy for him to be planting. And his planter is set up to plant on rows, you know, beds that are shaped nicely, so if they're not shaped properly, the potatoes won't get covered and all that fun stuff. So I got a few passes I made the other day. 7700 is going to be the weapon of choice today. And also, while I'm hilling, I get to pick up all of these sticks and branches and stuff that ended up in the field from the flood. So there's that. So, all right, let's get started. Bessie. There she is.
Nobody wants to watch me do that. Well, I'll say that one for Molly.
Looks like everything's coming out good. I'll check in with Ray and see how many acres we have planted over here. But things are moving right along. All right, so we got the fertilizer trailer here. And you guys saw Ray talking about that in a couple videos ago. So brings this to the field. And now he can pump into his tanks on his tractor with the fertilizer he needs.
All right, so start it.
first.
Yeah.
And this.
Power on.
Start on one side?
Yeah.
Okay.
You'll be able to see the potatoes from where you stand over there.
Okay.
When you see them, just move.
Is this far enough over though to load?
No.
Come over a little more?
Yeah.
Okay. That seemed to go pretty well. I did drop a few pieces of seed on the ground, but Dave picked them up. Are you filling the boxes? Yes. Did I fill this okay? Okay. These are yellows, huh? Yeah. Could use one more step on that thing.
I know. We're lucky to have these.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are.
And I don't need to lift that up, it's okay?
That's changed. Bring it back to the center, because then I don't know how to back up.
Okay.
And you can tell the center by your frames the way they line up.
Yep, it should be in between these.
So this frame here will be lined up with that
Okay.
one. And then when you start it, it has a idle.
So what he told me to do is put it on start, and then when I'm done, turn it on idle before I turn it off.
It'll idle down.
Okay.
And if it don't idle down, you still get power on.
Okay.
Like that switch was still on. It's not going to idle down.
Okay, so that's off.
Yeah. Shut
Okay.
everything off, and then you don't really have to empty anything out.
Okay. All right.
What you want to do is center that back.
I'll put that back. So what I'll do is when he's on his way back here, I'll start this before he gets here so that I can put that back in the middle before he gets over here. All right. Bye, Dave. Dave's gonna take that empty truck back. As I'm filling the planter up, this conveyor will swing left to right on this rail here. And that is how I'm able to fill both sides of the planter evenly. All right, cool. Another new thing today. Okay, so this is what the inside of the truck's looking like. And if you look at these pieces of seed, you know, you guys were asking a little bit about whether they have eyes on them or if there's blanks. And, you know, every single piece of seed that I've picked up here, they all have eyes on them. So like this longer piece here, I guess the bigger pieces are the ones that will sometimes be a blank. So a potato, Paul told me this. So a potato has the same number of eyes on it, whether it is a small potato or a big potato. So it starts with the same number and they're closer together when it's a small potato. And as the potato grows and gets bigger, those eyes get further apart. So when it comes time to cut them, you know, it's better to have smaller potatoes so that you have more eyes on a piece. But the large potatoes will work as well. As long as there's an eye, a plant will grow. I did want to go over the difference between a seed potato and a regular potato. So a lot of people are asking the question, and they're also asking why we don't plant our own potatoes that we grow. And basically, you buy seed from a different farm because it brings in new, strong genetics. And you want your plants to have every chance you can for them to grow. So that's why we buy potatoes. A seed potato is essentially a regular potato that you can eat. Seeds are usually smaller. Seed potatoes are considered, you know, smaller potatoes, and then we cut the larger ones into smaller pieces so they fit into the planter. So ideally, you know, the smaller potatoes make better seed potatoes. But you could eat a seed potato, it's just a potato, it just happens to be from a seed farm, and we use them just for seed, so that's why they're called seed potatoes. At least that's the way I understand it. So I just wanted to cover that a little bit with you guys. And we have grown seed in the past. You have to get your seed certified if you're going to sell it. It just works better for us to buy seed. Yeah, just seems to work out a little bit better. Then we don't have to store those potatoes all winter long either, so that frees up our floor space in the packing house. And those potatoes have to stay unwashed, so yeah, that's another reason why we just buy the seed in, is because then we don't have to store those bees, and we're able to sell them instead.
All right, well, we've been going for a little bit, so while we're out here, we're going to take a look at the pivot, because there's all these things, and if you remember from our flood videos, the water was probably up to about here, which means all that stuff was underwater. So let's see what we're working with. Actually, does not look that bad, I guess. And before you say anything, all this is powered by a generator that is not even in this field right now, so there's no chance of electrocution. All these fuses are blown, but there we go. Shaft turns, so nothing's seized up in there, so that's good. And how about you, Bessie? What are you doing today?
All right, so we got a little bit of rain yesterday, but things are okay. We've got a little extra water kind of standing over in a couple places, but doesn't look like it's affecting Ray at all. So the two of them are working together to get the hills made and get things planted. So the trucks are electric, and so is this. So you guys see that we're using this generator welder to, you know, as our on-site power unit. And works good. Shane's gonna take that truck back, and he's gonna grab another one and come this way. So I'm gonna have to go, but he's gonna help Ray finish up planting today. All right, guys, so that's gonna wrap it up for this video. Thank you for watching. Every day I'm gonna try and shoot a little bit of stuff. I'm a little bit behind on my videos, so I have 2 more to make before you guys see this one. But there's so much cool stuff going on. I feel like I should, you know, I should be showing you guys everything that we're doing. So you might have to wait a little bit to see the videos, but at least they'll all be in order, and it'll all make sense as they come out. But all right, guys, thank you very much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys later.